For more analysis right now, I'm joined by Fox News contributors Lisa Boothe and Leslie Marshal. All right, let's talk about this idea here that CNN can't come up with its own questions. It actually has to go to the Democratic committee to get some ideas and some suggestions. You know, Leslie, some people say, oh, you know, that's just good journalism. You're sort of doing the opposition research. I say that's lazy journalism. Why couldn't they come up with their own, Leslie?
Well, first of all, if in fact this is true, and CNN claims that it isn't, and I understand people being very skeptical about that network because you do have an individual who I feel did the unthinkable as a journalist and was saying, hey, let me give you a question in advance, as if the Clintons didn't know that that would be a question in the campaign that would be posed. But Wolf Blitzer, I have to say, I don't know him personally. I've known him professionally for years, and, you know, this is a guy that I have seen do a lot of his own work. I would find that one hard to believe. And again, I got to look at the source. I have not seen some of these WikiLeaks definitely, to me, look troublesome, but some of them look like they're made up, and some of them I'm not seeing in context.
I know the whole Russian thing, and, you know, but the reality is, at least when it comes to Hillary Clinton and some of the Clinton Foundation stuff, they haven't denied it. They actually haven't denied it. So, you know, as to whether or not it's made up, I would just keep pointing everybody back to the fact that they haven't denied it. I want to share with you guys what Donna Brazil is out saying now because of what Leslie just brought up, which is really unthinkable and really discredits her overall. She says, regarding that whole CNN debate question, quote, my conscience as an activist, a strategist is very clear. If I had to do it all over again, I would know a hell of a lot more about cybersecurity. Lisa, I guess she's basically telling us, hell yeah, I'd do it again.
Right, well, exactly.
Just be more careful about my email.
And I question her conscience because that's not fair. I mean, that's absolutely not fair to both the individual at the town hall who asked this question because she did not get the truth from Hillary Clinton. She got the poll-tested truth from Hillary Clinton, but also for viewers watching the network and thinking that there's a fair debate between Hillary Clinton and her Democratic rival, Bernie Sanders, during that debate, because that wasn't the truth. And to the question about the Clinton Foundation, you're right, Trish. I've not seen anyone from the Hillary Clinton campaign deny anything that has surfaced from WikiLeaks. In fact, if you remember during some of these debates, particularly the second one, Hillary Clinton actually defended some of the things that she has said in these emails exchanged in the WikiLeaks. I've not seen anyone from her campaign, none of the individuals that have been involved in these emails as well. Nobody has denied this. So I think based off of that and her defending of some of the things she said, I think we can take a lot of it, or take all of it, for truth.
Leslie, does the foundation need to end if she is elected president?
Well, I think, you know, some people get confused. There are actually two foundations. You know, there is the Clinton Foundation, which includes Chelsea, Hillary, and Bill Clinton, former President Clinton in name. And then there is the foundation that is private. You know, it might be less of a headache in a sense for them. The problem that I have is when you look at the overall good worldwide in various areas that the Clinton Foundation has done, that is a concern.
I don't know if it outweighs that. Okay, great. They're doing good things for people in Africa.
Could that money be given to another?
Where's the money coming from? Whose palms are being greased? And even if everything is on the up and up and there's nothing wrong at all, Leslie, it's the appearance of conflict. I mean, we're talking about the Qatar donation, right? We've done quite a bit of coverage on that. $1 million, so long as they could get a meeting. She was supposed to disclose that. She promised the State Department she'd disclose it. She didn't. I mean, again, it could have been an oversight. A lot of people doubt that. But assuming we give her the benefit of the doubt and it was an oversight, it's just going to beg more and more and more questions, Leslie, about her honesty and her motives.
True, but going into an election as we do tomorrow, I don't think that this is going to sway voters who are in that undecided column, and that's what it comes down to first is the election. But some people might say, foremost in the future, obviously, it comes down to was there any criminal behavior? Look, and Trish, you are right that it would shut down any you know, potential investigation or indictment, et cetera, if they closed it down.
But hold on here. To Leslie's original point, the problem is that there are two different entities here, and they should both shut down if Hillary Clinton was to win. And the problem with all this is not only just the fact of what looks like for pay to play. As you mentioned, the fact that she failed to disclose that $1 million donation from Qatar.
Horrible.
She actually failed to originally disclose a lot of the foreign donors. And the bigger problem is she sat there before Congress during her confirmation hearing, declaring and promising the American people, promising Congress under oath that there would be no conflicts of interest. But that has been a blatant lie, because we have seen,
and by the way,
conflict of interest after conflict of interest.
I just want to tell the viewer, we don't have time for this, but, you know, concerns also about Chelsea's wedding. Doug Band writing to John Podesta in an email, and I quote, "The investigation into her getting paid for campaigning, using foundation resources for her wedding, and life for a decade, taxes on money from her parents. I hope we will speak to her and end this." Lots of concerns to go around. Anyway, thank you so much. Good to have you guys here, Lisa and Leslie.